Good morning. We're ironing. Saturday morning. What do? We do the ironing. Boo, boo, boo. Not much in the basket this morning, but a little to keep us occupied. I've got more washing to do today than I actually do ironing. Will not, shall not complain. Quite enjoy a little bit of ironing on a Saturday morning, and to say hello and how are you all, my lovelies? I got to see something I never ever thought I would last night. My old school is being demolished. I kid you not, when I was at that school, I prayed every day that one day that school would get torn down, and lo and behold, I finally got my wish. I may be almost 50 years old, but finally that monstrosity to mankind has been removed from the very face of the earth. And I am a very happy lady to see the back of that desolate place. The only thing that school was good for was burning to the ground, and my goodness, it may not have been burned, but it has certainly been demolished. Yes, thank goodness. The children that went to that school, like me, truly detested that place. The only good thing that ever came out of it was a wonderful teacher called Mrs. Maudsley, who, God rest her soul, I think even she wanted that place to burn to the ground. It was a sink school. It was a failing school long after I'd left. And you know what made me look it up last night? I was watching Educating Yorkshire, that school in Thornhill in Dewsbury. Hello, Nikki Noo. And it just made me remember my old school, so I thought I'd look it up, and lo and behold, there it is, bold as brass, being demolished. And it's like, it's about time. Does anyone else feel that way about their school, that they wish to see it demolished? Hello, Small Paws. I went to the school where they filmed Educating Essex, Passmore School in Harlow. Do you ever get the feeling it's also been demolished? Do you know, is there a cheer throughout the land? I rechecked. I don't know what that number means, Small Paws. Is that your channel? Do you want me to pin you? Sorry, the phone fell over. I think we're all so excited about our schools getting demolished that my phone fainted. Nikki, how do you feel about your school getting blown up? Yes, I do, because it's the weekend and I'm ironing my stuff, and my stuff's clean. I wear black all the time when I'm working on other people's laundry, because it's never really clean when it arrives. You don't. So anyway, it's just easier to wear black. some of my customers are absolutely gorgeous and send me beautiful clean laundry, and then the others, it's just that I'll have to accept what they send, whether, and you know, it just makes sense to wear dark colours so that I'm not ruining really nice light coloured t-shirts and nice clothes. There's a couple of videos on YouTube that these kids made where they're running around the derelict school before it was crunched. It was so nostalgic. I remember every corridor and classroom. I remember every corridor and classroom in my school, but for different reasons. 5 years of sheer hell I went through going to that school, and I hated every minute of it. And when I saw the pictures last night of it being demolished, I was like, I went to bed happy, put it that way. I was a happy girl. The only good teacher that ever came out of my school was called Mrs. Maudsley, and God bless her, she died last year, before I actually had a chance to say goodbye to her. She's nearly been dead a year, can you believe that? It was November last year, and I missed her by a couple of weeks. Can you believe that? 2 weeks I missed her. I was devastated. I was so upset. And I think Mrs. Maudsley would have loved to have blown that school up and all. I mean, I think I could count on one hand the days that I were happy at that school. Oh, that's horrible, Fairy. I loved my time at school. Well, I hated school then, but looking back, it was awesome. Yeah. The thing was, I was picked on because I was what they used to call me, the posh girl. You know, that they used to laugh and pick on me because they called me the posh girl. And it was, you know, my parents, they worked for themselves, and back then it was considered, if you had your own business, that you must be a bit posh. And it's like, no, it's just that this is how we choose to work. But no. Anyway, needless to say, they made sure for 5 years that I wouldn't fit in, and they made my life a living hell. And I was glad to see the back of the place, and having seen it torn down, victory. I left there when I was 16. And now I'm nearly 50, so it's been a slow victory, but it's gone. No, I'll tell you why they eventually shut it down, and this is how bad that school got. While at that school, a refugee child was murdered by another child that went to that school, and that, with the Ofsted rating of it was going through the floor with its education and people getting, you know, the GCSEs and pass rates and whatever, they just said it's a failing school. The murder was the last straw, and they shut it down. Yeah, I know, it was. And at the time I just said this should have been shut down. This school should have been shut down when I left, let alone letting it get this bad. I know. So there's something you didn't know about me, my darlings. And now you do. Yeah. I always have a story for you, don't I? About something that's happened during the day or in my life and experiences that I've been through. All right. There we are, everyone. Sometimes you just got to use a persuading stick to make this thing do what it should do. How you doing, Puggy? How you doing, Dougie the Puggy? How you doing, darling? Nikki, you enjoy doing your laundry. I ain't got my laundry downstairs yet, but I'll be getting on in a minute. I have got some laundry to iron though. So hello to everyone. I hope your Saturday morning is going absolutely awesome. I know mine will be in a minute. As soon as I've got all the jobs out of the way, I am going to spend my afternoon sat on the sofa with Stephen King reading a good book and having lots and lots of cups of tea and plenty of biscuits. Because that's how we rock and roll. That is a wild night out here in Yorkshire. So what are you doing this weekend, Dougie? Are you going anywhere or are you staying at home? I'm having a weekend at home. And you are such a, excuse me, I've got hiccups. And you are such a gentleman for saying so. Or are you a young miss or a lady? Are you a little boy or a little girl? Somehow I think you're a young gentleman. I may have got that wrong in my head. I sometimes need correcting. I've got a football match tomorrow. I am a boy. Have the best time tomorrow. What's the weather forecast? Is it going to be nice? Are you going to have sunshine or is it going to be raining? I don't know. But I hope you win your football and good luck. And I'll be thinking about you, my lovely, whilst you're out there playing. Dougie, do you ever dream about your school being demolished? Joyful Junkies, hello my dear, how are you? Hopefully hello Joyful Junkies. So you wish that your school could be blown up too. Me too. I am fine. My school has been demolished. Yes. Happy days, everyone. No more students have to go to that hellhole. It is being demolished for the rest of eternity. Oh, you know, when you're a student, right, and you dream of the day that your school gets blown up, well, mine actually has been. And I am a happy lady because of it. There we are. Days. Oh, thank you, Joyful Junkies. That's so sweet of you. Oh, my school is very. Oh, well, don't say where your school is. Just say yes, you'd love to see it get blown up, or no, you quite like it there. For me, I like to see my school go. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Joyful Junkies. You are so sweet. So what are you all doing today, apart from hanging out here and watching me do the ironing? I must be someone who's entertaining you today, because I can't think of another reason why you'd come and willfully watch somebody do the ironing. I'm going to be sat down with Stephen King later on. I am really reading Holly, which is a really good book. Goodness me, if you ever wanted to know who the serial killer Dexter's parents were, I think they're in this book. Goodness me, what a read. I will watch you all day. Oh, Dougie, that's so sweet. You're very kind. But you have to play football and you have to get training today so you win tomorrow, which I hope you do. I'll be thinking about you, darling, and I hope the weather's going to be good for you and that you get to play in the sunshine and not pouring rain. Oh, I think we might have pizza for tea tonight. If I get to a really interesting part in my book, I might not want to break off. I'm about nearly finished the beginning. I'm almost at the middle of the book. And can I just say, Holly Gibney is a private detective on the case of a missing girl called Bonnie, and her mum has asked her to try and find her daughter, and this poor woman does not know that she's been kidnapped by a pair of serial killers, pensioner serial killers, right? These people are 80 years old, which proves that age has no limit and it should be equal opportunities for all. So there we are. Do you, Dougie? Oh, sweetheart, you take care of yourself. And I shall send you some love hearts and wish you a super duper day. And tell me all about your football tomorrow, because I want to know all about it. Okay, and I'll see you later. Bye bye, my darling. See you later. There we are. One of my favourite shops from when I was a little girl was a place called Woolworths. I adored going shopping to Woolworths. The pick and mix was exceptional. It was amazing. People would go in with their bags and they would pick out all their favourite sweets, and it was flipping brilliant. Invisible! I can see you, so you're not that invisible. I'm just saying about the pick and mix that you used to be able to get at Woolworths. Oh, on the music section, Woolworths, well worth it. Oh, I can see the slogan now. I absolutely adored Woolies. It was the best. And I admit it was time to go when it left us. But the nostalgia that that place brings. Where am I from? The United Kingdom, darling. Where are you from? And don't tell me planet Earth. Because I know you're from planet Earth. Or are you? You may be from outer space. Oh, we're back. Sorry, my internet. It will hopefully be sorted very soon. It's very annoying, my internet. But we're going full fibre broadband at some point. Whenever that will be. You are from India. Oh, Invisible. I wondered. I get an awful lot of people from India. It's lovely to see you, young man, young lady. I'm not sure if you're a boy or a girl, but pleased to meet you. Same here. Nice to meet you. What is my name? My name is Fairy. There we go. And that, my darlings, is how you fold a fitted sheet, in case you never knew. Gosh, have I been doing a lot of ironing this week. I am pleased to say that that is the last thing that I am ironing this week. I am done in. I don't want to do any more work. Nope, no siree. I'd worked yesterday, I've worked all week. I think this is my cue to be able to pick up a book, and I am reading Holly by Stephen King at the moment and absolutely loving it. It's an amazing book, but then again, it was written by Stephen King, so there we are. Got to go, by the way. I like you and I'm going to subscribe. Oh, thank you, Invisible. You are most welcome in the fairy family. And that's very kind of you to say so, young man. Or young lady. I don't know if you're a boy or a girl. Right. And that's my ironing of mine done. So happy days, everybody. My ironing is finished and it's ready to go away. and I'm going to leave this iron here to cool down, and then I'll pop it away later on. I don't need these anymore, so I'm going to fold these up and put them away. And I'm going to get the ironing board down as well, because we don't need that up anymore. There we go. We don't need the towel on the floor anymore because we're not going to go around the universe anymore. Oh, see me about going around the universe and knowing where your towel is. I think I've got a towel for everybody. It does feel like that anyway. 8 billion towels, all held with the fairy. Come and see her if you want to go around the universe. Alright, me darling beloveds, I have to go, but thank you so much for coming to see me for the last 29 minutes. I do appreciate you being here, and hopefully I'll be on a bit later on. Take care. Bye bye.